many of us didn't have the opportunity of having everything that we wanted. Our parents didn't have the money most of the time to solve our problems. So we ended up trying to find out ways that we could help ourselves. And a lot of us got into so many skills. There was this time where it was like everybody gets a skill. Make sure you're doing something. So many of us learned so many things, And in learning so many things, we found out that we couldn't convert most of them to money. We couldn't convert it to helping us in our daily lives. We're stuck. So many things that we could do, but we have no money. So I'll start by sharing my experience with you, because I also struggle with these things, having to do so many things. I'm a master of none until I was able to find a way forward. Okay, so growing up, I learned so many things. I went to the university and studied medical laboratory science. When I was in school, I did a lot of businesses. I sold beads. I learned how to do beads. I learned how to do makeup. I learned how to do cake. I just gathered so many of these skills. And I also sing too. I've written so many songs and wanted to go full-time into music. And in 2011, no, in 2009, when I graduated from the university, 2010 I went for my internship. So after my internship, the idea was, okay, you're done with this school. Let's keep this certificate, okay, and pursue what I thought was my passion then, which was music. I went to do a diploma course in music, 3 months diploma course in 10 strings. When 10 strings just started off, we were one of the pioneer students in 10 strings. And I did diploma course in music, and then I was going to go into music full time. At that point in time was when I was dating my husband. Then we had not gotten married, and one good thing is if you have good people around you who are going to help you, guide you. One of the speakers made mention of it, where you have good mentors, people who will be willing to help your life to get a direction. Okay, so when I finished my music training, at that point in time, I've also finished my internship. And so there was this choice of, do you want to build your career or do you want to go into music? And then my husband, then he was my fiance, then said, why not just give yourself a chance and just take life one step at a time. Just let the veins flow and then let's see what comes after it. So I said, okay. And then finished my internship service, we got married, and I got a job with Reddington Hospital at the time. But to me, I was like, okay, let me just start this job, and then I'll go into my music. So when I started the job, at some point in me getting into job, life happens, right? He lost his job, and then it was, okay, what are we going to do? And then all those skills that I have learned started coming to play as a side hustle. So at that time, when I'm going for night duty, I will make cake. When I'm coming back, I'll enter the market, buy things for cake. I will make cake. As I'm going to work, I will supply to some supermarkets around here. So I could make extra money and was still going to work. Okay? Then I could get a makeup job. Somebody called me and said, okay, can you do makeup? I said, yes, okay, I'm free so and so weekend. When is your date? I'll do the job. I'll pocket the money. It was helping. But then I was still working. I was still working at the job. I was still making sure. Because now, look, this job was very important at that time because my husband didn't have a job at the time. And he had registered his company, said he wasn't working again. Okay, so, and you know how it is to build new business. So this happened for 8 months when you had to grow the business. Okay, so I was working and I was doing this side business, and he was very supportive. He designed the first cake, So we just look for one name and start put say to supply to supermarkets. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that some of the skills that you have, they are not wasted. There's what we call opportunity skills. They just come in at the time when they are needed. They might not really be what you're supposed to be doing. I'm not called out to be baking cake. Today I'm not baking cake. But at some point in my life, that cake helps me, helps my family. Then we have our little girl, Kayla. Kayla is 8 years now. We have Kayla then. Kayla, can you say hello? Hello? So I had to bring her here because I wanted her to also, start training to be a young leader. Okay, so Kayla then, we needed to buy baby food, we needed to buy So those little extra money from the cake, from the makeup, from the beads and all those things were helping, but they were not my core thing. So my core thing was I was working. And then I had to put the music on hold because now music wasn't going to take away, right? Music wasn't going to bring in anything at that time. So I had to put the music on hold. Like, okay, we're just doing choir, doing music. At that time it was, like recessive. So the dominant thing was working. Now, we moved from that point where my husband stabilized and now, took responsibility of most of the things in the home. At that point, we needed to split. We decided to set up White Touch Diagnostic Center. White Touch Diagnostic Center is a 5 years. Most of you might know it. It's a household name around this environment. If you check Google and you check for White Touch Diagnostic Center. So we set up White Touch Diagnostic Center. I think we'll tell more of the story about White Touch because, White Touch was a work of faith. We didn't really have the resources to set up. We needed over 10 million to set up, and we didn't have the resources, but somehow God helped. He will talk about that because he's a preacher, So God helped, and White Touch is a reality. White Touch is 5 years now, by the mercies of God. Okay, so we have to go into White Touch. And then, getting into White Touch, I discovered another phase. Let me tell you one thing, you keep discovering yourself. You can never stop discovering yourself. So don't stop somewhere and say, oh, this is who I am. And I don't want you to also, when we are trying to also create a balance of us not doing so many things, I also want us not to lose the fact that we can also express ourselves in so many ways. You can express yourself in so many ways. But the thing is, strike a balance. Let there be one thing that you are known for, but you can express yourself in so many ways. Now, I run White Touch Diagnostic Center. I don't run only White Touch. We also run a school. We also run ministry. And I also sing. But there is one principle that I apply in all these things. When we were starting White Touch, I was fully involved. I was there, did the marketing, understood the business, did everything. White Touch grew to a point where I'm now playing a supervisory role. I'm no longer there 24 hours of the day. I'm no longer there 7 days a week like I used to before. Then I used to work on New Year Day. The patient calls me and say, please, I have an emergency. Can you come out on Christmas Day, New Year Day? There was no holiday, public holiday. I would go out. These two public holidays, I didn't step out. But the first, second, third year of the business, I was there. So it gets to a point where you have to put in so much, and then you begin to learn the principle of delegation. Raising leaders, raising people who are going to fill crucial positions and are going to be able to handle so many things, and then you now face some other things. Now I'm facing school, I'm doing school, but now I'm more involved in school, okay? It's going to get to a point where I move into something else. And in all this, the music is coming. I just think last January, 3 weeks, I came out with 3 singles. Okay, I'm still expressing myself in music. So it doesn't stop me from being an entrepreneur. It doesn't stop me from, being an industry leader. And it doesn't also stop me from playing a role as a pastor's wife and being a co-pastor in Christ University. So I would like Pastor David to continue.
It's really an honor to be speaking to young people.